Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching Concert Junkies, Rob and John. Oh, yeah.
And we're live. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Oh, hey, I'm Sammy Slam Dance, Sam Schneider, some type of musical entity. And I'm here on the Rob and John show.
So do you want to give us a little background of how you get started?
How I got started like on music and I guess probably started like most people, like ninth grade, System of a Down, Sum 41, 2001, living in a trailer out in the middle of the sticks and start playing with a Fender, a shitty Fender or a yellow BC Rich Warlock, and just kind of got into playing with that, and then kept going, went through bands on bands on bands on bands on bands, and then kind of just started playing with myself on TV.
I'll start you with a hard question.
Okay.
What do you want to leave as your legacy as a person?
Man, I mean, honestly, I don't know if that's too much of a hard question, because I think what I'd want to leave just as a person is anyone who stumbles across what I've done or who I was, to just be like, yeah, that's kind of funny. And that's about it. Trying to get this where I can share it. I'm locked out of my Instagram on my computer.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, but not on my phone. But Apple and Windows work great together.
Yeah, I know, right?
But yeah, so I guess the epitome of my legacy would be someone would be like, that was kind of funny. That was a joke. That was good. That was good. Come on, throw me a hard one.
All right. Well, okay. 2-day festival. First day is all female fronted or has females in it.
Uh-huh.
Second day is Dead or Alive.
Dead or Alive? You mean like the game? I hope it's like the game.
No. We can get into that later, but no.
Okay. You mean like what would I pick for a lineup if it was the first day would be like all female fronted?
Yeah.
Man. There's quite a few. I know I always have trouble with the names. I mean, I know Cursed Creator. It's one of my friends. Chelsea's in that. Let me look up the names. I have to find these now. One of them's on the Acacia Strains album. It's a female-fronted hardcore band. I'm always terrible with band names. I'm like, oh yeah, those ones. They have that one song that's really good. I'm like, yeah, that's it. That's the one. Where is it at? Jessie Nicks? Is that her? Jessie Nicks? I guess that's it. Lucid Dream, Jessie Nicks. Who's she in? Because there's the Machinist, Cursed Creator, Antheos, and this one that Jess Nicks is in, because her voice is just screeching. Let's see. I'm just gonna find it real quick using my phone, getting past all the porn I've been looking at all day. Dang, I can't find her. But All Day Fest, and I've only named like 3 bands. I mean, I guess we're going to have to throw in Spirit Box, which would automatically mean they could have I Wrestled a Bear Once on there as well. And then, I mean, we'll have to go Arch Enemy. And then probably Baby Metal, because I would watch the fuck out of some Baby Metal. That seems like a really good show. Like, yeah, that'd be it. And that'd be, if they could make it last all day, it'd be even better. 5-6 bands for a whole day fest. That's ideal.
I'm kind of shocked you didn't choose Ginger or.
I don't think I've ever listened to them. Like female fronted. Most of them are like friends. I mean, I got like, locals around here, like Cherry at the Moon. Got a bunch of friends in that one. And that one's female fronted. There's honestly not many. And then like Ginger's one I've never really like paid attention to. I've seen their name around. I mean, I think they went on like tour with Periphery or Gojira at some point, which is that's when you know it's like, well, I mean, they're obviously pretty good and doing well.
All right, you wanted a really hard one.
All right.
Last Supper scenario.
Last Supper.
Yeah, who's your 12? If that one female.
One female? Was there a female in the Last Supper?
Yep.
Was there?
Yep.
All right, let's see. So does this mean I'm Jesus?
If you want to be, I guess.
All right, so I'm Jesus, and I have my 12 disciples.
Yeah.
I mean, for the one female, that's an easy pick. My friend Chelsea Strickland of Accursed Creator. She's also doing some other black metalish style projects. I think she was on the Doom soundtrack or a voice of a character. I'm not sure which one she did.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, she's been making waves. She actually just moved up here from Florida, so she's up in Tennessee now. Let's see. I mean, if we're gonna go with 12 disciples, I mean, it's probably all gonna be locals. Like, I mean, is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so locals. Let's see. 12 disciples.
It's your last dinner. You can have whoever you want.
All right, my last dinner. I'm Jesus Christ. I'm about to be killed for. What did Jesus get killed for? Probably. What did Jesus get killed for? He was too honest. That's what it was. So 12. Let's see. We got Adam Conran, my boy from Abyss Walker. He's actually in Dissonation now, a new progressive tech death band from Nashville. We got Norman Reagan, vocalist of Hard Reset. So that's 2 of them. Then we got Robbie Bingham from Murder Side and Behold the Slaughter. Then we got Jacob Keith, Murder Side's vocalist. And this is going to be a good dinner. Like, we're going to be eating hot chicken. There's going to be tons of Tennessee hippies and cowboys beer, along with probably a bunch of dabs, legal dabs, not the illegal ones. Those are terrible. Let's see. I think honestly, I just fill it out. You got JC from Abyss Walker. He's got his own project. You got Matt from Demon King. Let's see if I want to. Let me try to name drop. Yeah, like my good friend Sanjay Kumar from Wormhole would be right here, and then Spencer Moore from Inferi over there, and if we had some room at the table, it would probably be a lineup of everyone in Hard Reset, Abyss Walker, Murder Side, Inferi. Who's the other butt buddy bands? Oh, there's too many. We're gonna add Weeping Wounds in there. Yeah. That's my last supper. What happens after that supper? Do I get crucified or just killed, or that's the end of it?
It's your world. I just live here.
It's my world. Okay. Are you at my table? Are you here?
I don't know. Am I?
I mean, I guess you'd have to be. I mean, you asked the question, and the question can't be asked if you weren't there to ask it. So yeah, you'd have to be at my table. So
sounds good.
All right.
So how long have you been screaming for?
Probably since I was about 17. I think the first time I learned to scream, I always, on guitar played pop punk and System of a Down type stuff. I always loved playing drums, which is now why I have a drum kit, because I just like to sit behind it, pretend like I play. But screaming, the first time actually, I was on vacation with my parents in our shitty 1992 Astro van. I was in the back and I was on my way
Oh my
back.
God.
Yeah, I was
I
already
remember
nauseated.
Astro vans.
Yeah. But
Good times.
I was already, nauseated driving back from like Florida to Tennessee. It's like a 13-hour trip. And I remember they were getting on to me about something, and I had to go to what is it? It's community service. I had to go to community service on like the following. They actually let me out of community service to go on a family vacation. So I had to go to community service, and they were yelling at me about something, and I just yelled back. And I remember like just going, that sounded like that dude from Slipknot. I was like, wow, that was nice. And then I think a couple of years later, I was doing my band Adelaide, which was a Christian deathcore band from like 2006 to 2012. And I started off as guitarist, and we went through like 5 vocalists, and then one of them quit like the day before we were going to the studio. And I was like, I'll just do it. I'll be able to just shit my way through this. And it turned out good. I was like, wow, that was I didn't expect to be able to do that at all. Like that not that it was like crazy good, but that well, when I heard it back, I was like, oh, it doesn't suck. But I guess that was the beginning of the vocals.
So did you teach yourself how to scream, or did you have a coach, or?
Yeah, it was self-taught. I mean, honestly, just screaming along to like old Whitechapel, old Acacia Strain, and then once I started doing it for Adelaide, I started kind of honing it in a little bit better and learning different things as I went to studio after studio throughout the bands and EPs. And then I feel like I really got, I guess, better at it when I had my own studio and my own little mic that I could sit there. No one's around, you're not wasting anybody's time, and you can basically just play with yourself, but you're getting to hear like back what your voice is doing. And playing in the studio really got me to learn, I guess, more honing it with the different techniques and everything. But no teacher really. I mean, everybody gives tips and tricks every now and then, but nothing really crazy. But yeah.
If you could play anywhere in the world, where would you want to play?
Man.
And who are you bringing?
Europe. And I mean, honestly, I would love to do, sometimes I think about doing like Slam Dance Live just because it's fun. And it's got a little bit of a following, so it wouldn't be, a total tragedy. But I definitely, Slam Dance Live, bringing the close friends, Norman Reagan, Hard Reset, Adam Conran, probably Brandon Short, the drummer. I think he was the drummer of Sulfur for a minute. I think he had his TikTok where he was the like fastest drummer. He was blasting at like 420 BPMs. But yeah, definitely bring them, and then probably, if it's possible, bringing the crews, the same Last Supper. Like we're already dying together. We might as well go play Europe together. And I'm talking like France, Germany, definitely the UK, a little bit of Finlands and Nordlands and Netherlands.
What would you name the tour, though?
Oh man, let's see. It's gonna be something terrible. I mean, it's gotta be like we'd probably call it Suicidal Tendencies, and then like in parentheses, not the band, but the other bands that aren't that band, and that would be the whole tour name. It'd be Suicidal Tendencies, not that band, but some bands, but not the band you're thinking of. Then it would have all the band logos down below it.
That'd be a hell of a flyer.
Yeah. And everybody would be like, oh, I love Suicidal Tendencies. And we're all like, we all do. We're all a little depressed. You like it a little bit.
So, which one was your favorite cover that you did so far?
Oh man. I mean, they seem to get better and better with how much fun myself and others involved have on them. I think honestly, my favorite cover was Limp Bizkit's Break Stuff. And that's just because, that's a song that 90% of the people grew up with, whether they grew up when it came out or they're growing up today. It's still one of those songs that it has nothing but aggression behind it. And it's just easily imitated by being aggressive. I think that'd have to be my favorite one though.
If you can send a song to somebody to describe you as a person without caption, any fair warning, what song do you think could be?
It is going to be Taylor Swift 22, and that says it all.
Really?
It's gonna be I'm feeling 22. Yep, that is it. That is it. There's I think if you listen to that song, you're like, I've only known Sam for 3 minutes as long as this song has, but I feel like I was born with him. And that's how that song will project.
That should be your next cover. It's just harder.
Man, I think I've messed with it a couple times. Basically, the way I decide on covers is either one of my friends is like, I want to do this, and they bring a riff, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, yeah, we can do that. That sounds fun. Or I just will play drums to pop songs, and be like, yeah, this is it. Like, I think I just I started a new series. It's really just me dicking around, but it's a 30-second deathcore or deathcore in 30 seconds, and it's covers, and it's like I did a Katy Perry's Dark Horse, and I mean, I was literally just playing on my drums, watching TV, and running through top hits, and I was just like, man, that one's good. And I was like, oh, it's got Juicy J on it. Oh, I like his part. I was like, oh, what do the drums do? I was like, this is what they do. I was like, yeah, well, let's do this. So that's really how they're decided. So Taylor Swift should be. I feel like hers would get taken down for copywriting because
definitely 2 seconds flat.
She's
2 seconds
she's
flat.
So famous.
2 seconds flat.
Was it? I think I had my first introduction to how big country music was. I covered. I don't know if you remember the Walmart yodeling kid.
Yeah.
I covered one of his actual songs and made it like kind of sound like a day to remember, like hardcore vocals with singing and stuff. And I covered that, and I couldn't even get it to go up because they kept just like, there would be no response when you're trying to get the license for it. They were just like, nope. And I was like, I feel like they got that money. Country's probably the biggest, at least around here, but the biggest musical genre I know of.
They're honestly, country is very high ticket.
Yeah.
Very high ticket. I mean, I listen to everything, and it's a very high ticket to go to a country show.
Yep. Yes. I know, I guess you can put it in perspective of, like I went and saw Slipknot at Bridgestone, which seats like 20,000 people. And it was probably maybe 2/3 full, like probably half full. Like it was not packed out. And then we go and you see My Chemical Romance. They haven't played a show, in years. It's sold out. Then you see someone like Taylor Swift, and it's sold out 3 nights in a row. So 60,000 people in 3 days went and saw Taylor Swift. It's like,
I mean, it's just amazing. Like
yeah, that's definitely I love country music. Like I get random songs, like usually find them on TikTok and I'll be like, it's a good groove. This is good. It's got harmonies and it sounds all indie. This is and then like, yeah, I wish I would have gotten into country music because that's where the money's at.
All right. So since this is a very hot subject at the moment,
Oh
what is your feelings about the Blink 182 ticket gouge?
man, so I had friends sending it to me and they're like, I'm not paying that. But then I went and looked and like you can find them for $150. And I'm pretty sure like My Chemical Romance, some people were paying, 800, 900 a ticket. I know some of the Blink 182 tickets are real steep, but like there are some there for like 150 because I looked and I was like, I'll probably just wait till the day of, see if they drop down to like $50. Because I think actually when I went and saw My Chemical Romance, I was sitting next to one of my friends. He'll remain nameless. It was Adam Conran of Abyss Walker. And they paid about $800 for their tickets. And we were in the section right next to them, same level and everything. And I think we paid $85.
Okay. Okay. So this blows my mind, and I have I have a witness to this. I don't even need one.
Okay.
All right. We went to go see Megadeth and Five Finger Death Punch, and what do you call it? Now I can't think of the. It was God something. I can't think of the.
Not Lamb of God or
No, not Lamb of God.
Godsmack.
God of Fire, I believe, or something.
Fire from the Gods.
Yeah, Fire from the Gods. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, I think that's
yeah. My mind's shot today. Sorry, but I bought tickets for just one when they first came out. One. All right. $20.
Yeah.
I get there. I upgraded for $15.
Nice.
Section 103. So literally front row, pretty much. Like a couple more feet, I would have been
touching some dude's dicks.
I wouldn't go that far, but yeah. So like I get it. Like I normally I have my ways. I normally get the shorter, the just so I have my spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but $15 to see Megadeth. Well, I mean,
that's pretty cheap. Yeah, that's
like it blows my mind with the ticket sales. Like sometimes, I mean, sometimes you'll find like, holy crap, I just got to see this person for $10.
Yeah. No, it's definitely, kind of whatever I guess whatever mood the marketing campaigns are in, or I guess also the state of the world lately, because COVID came in and it was like, hey, everything's done for 2 years, and it comes back and it's like, hey, everything's $900 for 2 years. But no, I mean, I'm definitely the type of person who's like, hey, if you have a product, and this shouldn't be taken the wrong way, but if they want it bad enough, and say, if you're looking from an outside perspective and you're like, if they're dumb enough to pay it, more power to you. You're running it. I mean, I've never been one to like overcharge for anything. I think I do most things fucking strangling myself dirt cheap, but like I'll see like, like Blink-182, actually that came up with friends. They're like, man, I can't afford those tickets. I was like, man, you can get them $150 for the nosebleeds, and it's whatever. I would probably be a little bit more enticed to go like buy a ticket now if their new song with Tom didn't suck balls.
Oh, I haven't heard it yet. I'm just saying.
I love Blink-182. Like I think they have one bad album, and that's their self-titled Blink-182 with Miss You on it. Like that's the only album I'm just like, yeah, it just doesn't work. But like their last 4 releases with I don't know the guy's name, but the guy from Alkaline Trio, like they were pretty snazzy. And then this one came out, and it's not even really the song, it's the production. Like it almost sounds like hardcore new style death metal or deathcore production, where the snare is like bigger than the whole mix, And it's like, Travis Barker's not a drummer that you go bah for every hit. And it's like, I don't know. It reminded me of Good Charlotte, which I've never been a fan of Good Charlotte.
Are they even a thing anymore? I don't
Charlotte?
even know. I don't even know.
I couldn't tell you either. I don't think they are, but like I know they like I love pop punk. They're a band that I think they may have one song that'll be like, that's not bad if it comes on, but other than that, I'm like, no. But tickets, I mean, I'll tell you my plan for Blink-182. I'm gonna wait till the day of. I'll probably be at work and I'll check my phone and check StubHub. And the day of, tickets usually go down by 75%, and I'll take whatever and be like, yeah, if I feel like going, I'll go. But I also hate planning things. If I plan a night out like that, I'm probably going to bail.
So you're that friend. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I go out a lot and I do a lot of things, but if it's a weeknight, it's pretty shot for me. I'm like, yeah, I like to get up early and go to the gym and be fresh for if I'm working or if I'm in the studio. I like to feel all right. If it's a weekend, probably going to go, if you make it easy. I'd go to shows every day if there was a subway system in Tennessee or a train system. I'd go to shows. I'd be like, yeah, I'll take the train. I'll drink at the show. I'll take the train back. Done deal. But parking, driving, I'm going to stay home, eat snacks, probably rehash old TV shows, and then go to bed early.
All right. Speaking of rehashing TV shows, what is your go-to?
Man, you already know it's The Office. I think I wanted to find something where it would show how much you watch The Office, like when it was on Netflix. Never found it. And so I haven't really watched The Office in like two and a half years since it got taken off of Netflix. The other day, I was just sitting in the studio writing dumb shit, and I was like, I have to have The Office on, because anybody who's recorded with me or played in my studio knows that my iPad has The Office on repeat, just go and sound off. I just like look at it and be like, just start mouthing the words of the show. Like, yeah, Michael, I love you. But yeah, it's definitely The Office. I mean, there's a lot of shows I love, but The Office just it's got a special place.
And I know I'm going to hear a lot of shit for it, but I think I've seen maybe 3 episodes my entire lifetime.
It's one of those shows where it's hit or miss. I think I started watching it when it was first on TV. And I was like sitting in a living room with my dad watching it. My dad was like, this sucks. And I was like, I don't know why. I just like watching it. I mean, I have no idea when it started airing. I feel like I was in high school still, maybe. But yeah, it's definitely hit or miss. I mean, I think it's a great show, but that doesn't mean that everybody has to, or that it's actually a great show.
Yeah, I'm a music person. I don't really. Of course, I watch TikToks and YouTube and stuff like that, but I'm not invested in any show whatsoever.
You didn't watch Breaking Bad?
No.
Oh, what the fuck?
Like honestly, the only show that I was invested in was Orange is the New Black. Like
That was a good show. That was a good show.
It was a very slow beginning, and then holy crap after that.
Yeah, no, I remember I think I watched most of it just on subtitles, like dating the person at the time. They're asleep in the bed next to me, and I'm just staring at it like, oh my God. But yeah, no, that was a really good show. I think I dropped off after maybe season 3, maybe. I don't know how many seasons there were.
You have to watch the rest of it.
Nice. But I remember she was getting out of jail sometimes to see her American Pie fiance. Yeah. And then I think we got past. I don't know if the girl from that '70s show was still in it. And then I remember Ruby Rose only because she was in the Meg, which the Meg was a dank movie. I like the Meg.
All right, so we're at the halfway mark. I'm gonna let you flip it on me. You can ask me anything.
All right, so you said you didn't watch The Office, but I know you know The Office because you watch TikTok and YouTube, and everybody references it like it's.
I don't get the references. It's not my.
How do you survive like that? How do you survive when somebody's like, "That's what she said," and you don't get mad at them because you're thinking about someone in high school who was a jock, just going like, "That's what she said," and it was reinvented by Michael Scott being.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, in general, like you make an Office reference, I'm gonna be like, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
like it's not.
It's definitely one of those. I mean, it's kind of. It reminds me of like. I mean, I'm in it, but it reminds me of like the Harry Potter fan club where they're just like they'll say like, "Aren't you a Muggle?" And you're like, "Yeah, what is that? What is it? What are you talking about? I don't. A Muggle is that some type of coin from Harry Potter? I mean, I know what it is now. I've had to Google it many times.
No, like honestly, I would honestly say back, thank you, and go about my business. Like I've been called worse shit than that. So
oh yeah.
yeah. So that would not bother me at all. Like okay.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where it's hard to be insulted by something you don't understand because you're like, I've never seen that. And that'd be like, it's almost like, I guess, like if you're not a Christian, someone coming up and going, "You're a sinner." And you're like, I mean, I guess my life kind of sucks. Is that what being a sinner is?
I mean,
I jerk off so much.
That wouldn't bother me. Like it just doesn't really.
You'd be like,
okay.
I'm sorry, I didn't finish that book. I didn't get all the way through. I mean, so you like Orange Is the New Black. What's if you had a Last Supper, but let's add some twist to it. If you had a Last Supper.
Okay.
A Last Supper where everyone that you invited had to force feed you some type of food and say something that they didn't like about you, who would you invite?
Most
you
people
can't invite
know.
Kevin Costner. He's not coming. He's not coming.
Most people don't really know me like that, but
well, there's got to be some people. Or would you invite people that didn't know you so they could just be like, I don't know, your hat's stupid. And you're like, okay, great.
So pretty much my Last Supper is a roast, and they have to put something in front of me or throw it at me. Okay.
Well, they have to force feed you. It can be your favorite food. It doesn't matter, but they have to force feed you. So it's almost like putting you in a situation where you're this grown man who's a baby and they're baby feeding you. As they feed you, they're like, you know what? I came while looking at your Instagram and just shoved something in your mouth. And you're like, this is the last thing I ever see. This is it. This is it.
Like I have a small circle, so I don't know if I could do 12, but I can.
Yeah, it was hard. It was hard for me. I try to keep the circle tight, but that's why you're like 12. I was like, I'm not going to count these, but
I mean, well, not to backpedal. I'm just saying I don't really.
I'm getting the link off of here, not like ignoring you. I'm trying to get it to my Facebook. So
I guess my brother. I'm a hamburger person, so my friend Joe. I guess fries.
Are they listening right now?
We're at 3, I think.
Oh,
No,
I
yes.
didn't know if they were listening right now. Like they
Oh,
have them.
I have no idea.
I'm
It
gonna
only shows
post
one viewer at the moment.
that son of a bitch. Who the fuck is watching this? I will find you.
So I guess my brother, my friend Joe, Fran from Savage Ladies of Metal,
Nice.
Mandy from Dying Oath, Raven Black would be number 4. Jill from Forever May Fall would be number 5.
Nice. You seem to have more metal friends than I do.
It's not just metal, but yeah. I'll throw him in. Corey James from Carbon Stone.
Nice.
Crystal from Anoxia.
What are they saying though? What is their last words before they shove peas and carrots in your mouth in a baby spoon? You gotta role play here.
It's an inside thing about me wearing sleeves. Corey will probably make me drink his water beer.
Water beer. Is he got seltzers?
No, it's Ultra something, I believe.
Oh god, Michelob Ultra.
I'm pretty sure that's that.
Yeah. That's the only Ultra that's water. Fucking who calls something who's like, you know what you need? Fucking Ultra. It tastes like water. It's like, oh, is it?
I mean, like for Joe, he would probably force feed me alcohol.
Nice.
Probably Jack Daniels.
I mean, that's a pretty good thing to get force fed. If I was, I mean, I am a grown baby man, and I would love to have my last dinner. Someone's just like, you drink this right now. And I'm like, oh. Yeah. Especially if it's your last dinner. I mean, I'd like to go out drunk, trashed.
Oh, like I'm saying, like the insults would be coming. I just don't know exactly what direction they would go in. But like, I mean, it would be interesting though. Like,
I say you need to text them and be like, hey, get on here and comment. You gotta say it like this. So comment what you fucking hate about me, please. And then they're texting it so they can be honest. They're not gonna get on here and say it, but
oh no, they will. I mean, they will.
Those are the ones that you know are true friends though, when they will like just call you the worst names. Yeah, the worst names in the world and hurt your feelings. You're like, oh, thanks, man. Oh. I should have made 2 of these. I've run dry.
So what are you working on now?
So with Adam, he's the guitarist of Abyss Walker, a band called Exalted that was kind of like technical death metal, and now Dissonation, which is basically if the Contortionist had a deathcore baby. He keeps pushing me because, you know, I get really lazy. I mean, I'll go like through spurts of releasing 10 songs in a month to like 1 a year, just like and he's been pushing me. He's dropped a couple of Eminem covers, which we have one Without Me. I think that's the one that 2 trailer park girls go around the outside around it. We have that one we're working on. He has written out Godzilla, which is Eminem's fastest song. Like he won some award for the most things because it's faster than like Rap God. So I naturally have not even sat down with it because I'm like, that's a lot of words to say while you're yelling. But so we have those. What else? He's brought some, and then I think I'm working on a Spice Girls cover because I just want to make a video.
I'm
wherein like
intrigued. I'm
it's
very
the
intrigued now.
it's the wannabe song. Yeah, the if you wanna be my lover. And I got one of my friends, Jeremy Blount. He's a pop singer or pop punk singer. His band's Only Liars, and they actually have been putting out tracks with like Sleeping with Sirens vocalists on it and stuff. But he's gonna do the chorus. I'm gonna do the other parts, and I have it tuned to like double drop D. It sounds horrible, but it'll be fun. And I want to make the video where I have like either a selfie stick or one of those 360 cameras, and I've got roller skates on and cut off.
Can you get your voice like that though, or is it going to be more?
Well, I'm gonna
dark?
I'm gonna be screaming, and then he's singing the choruses. So I'm gonna be doing it.
So he's doing the cleans.
Yeah. Oh yeah, first time I really heard him sing, we were out at a bar in Murfreesboro doing karaoke. This motherfucker, I have a video of it. I wanted to edit it down. This motherfucker gets up there and he's singing Bruno Mars. The the song cuts out and he keeps going a cappella. The entire crowd is going with him and just loving it. And I was like, that's some good fucking shit. And he was belting it, just perfect key. Insanely good. So I'm stoked to work with him. He's actually supposed to be on the Godzilla song doing Juice WRLD's parts. Of course, that's all waiting on me to do vocals, and I am insanely lazy and definitely don't want to sit down and go, yeah, I'm going to just do Eminem's fastest parts today. This is what I'm doing. But yeah, no, so I got that. I keep picking up. I guess I'm going to keep running with the 30 seconds of deathcore, where I literally just pick a song that I like playing drums to, dicking around, start making the drums, and then add random guitar to it that fits, because that's what deathcore is. It's random guitar with drums, and then do the vocals and film it. I've been enjoying filming in here with these fun lights. But yeah, just kind of going with the flow. I mean, that's really been probably my plan since 2019, is just kind of shit it when you get it.
I just think that'd be just very, very cool to see. What do you call it? I have two people trying to come in. Do we know who a Robin is?
Oh, I shared the link. Yeah. Did I share the wrong link? I mean, that's
yeah.
Oh,
there's a Robin and there's a James and there's a James Cole.
Oh no! I mean, you can let him in if you want. I know James Cole. If it's Robbie, I know Robbie, but
yeah, wrong link. But
well, what link am I sharing? How do you share the public link?
I thought I sent that to you as well.
I think the last one you sent was that one, which
yeah, to get you in.
I think I posted that on my page and on and on my personal page.
Okay, well, he logged out. And I didn't know if there was other members that I didn't know that were popping in.
I don't know. Wait, let me see if Robbie's coming in.
I can give him a guest spot for like 5 seconds.
All right, I told him, come on in, come in, Robbie. Robbie, he works in the studio with me, and he's in Behold the Slaughter, Murder Side. We dick around with shit quite a bit.
If he wants to come in to ask 5 questions, and he'll be the fan spot for today.
Come ask 5 questions. We definitely don't want James Colin here. He's just going to get in here and be like, what's up, guys? I just did a new Halloween Hot Topic goth special photo shoot, and I got this new song coming out that I want Franz from Attila to see. And shout out to my boys in Motionless in White, even though they don't know my name. All right, come on, Robbie. Come on, Robert.
So while we're waiting, can you give me your best growl?
Oh man, we don't have any compression on or anything. I gotta back up. Wait, how loud am I? Like, am I loud at all? Loud? No.
I can hear you.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to be. It was like, I'd say probably not my best, but my most fun. Oh, James is commenting. He commented. But best one would probably be, I think they're called false chord. I don't know if they're tunnels or not, but it'd be like, I gotta get back here and just. But yeah.
All right, I'm gonna let Robbie in to ask us 5 questions.
All right.
Hello, sir. You sent the wrong link, but you got 5 questions to ask him.
Yeah, Sam's very. So Sam, like question number 1: how old were you when you realized you didn't know how to follow directions?
I think I was 3. I was strangling cats. My mom told me not to, but I just kept doing it. That's what happened.
I'm watching Peppa Pig, so pardon me if I'm a little distracted.
Jesus, just taking your whole bandwidth there. Huh?
So what is this? What am I in?
You're on a live podcast on YouTube, Twitch, and YouTube.
Oh, nice.
Touch the cat.
Is there a chat? Hey, right on.
That's question 1. Where are you at? Caller, I can't hear you. You seem to be breaking up. I hear your son throwing down bars in the background. Oh my God, I'm gonna kick him off the bus for throwing down this bars.
I don't have any good questions, actually. I'm very terrible.
Great job.
I know it all. So.
Oh, you know everything? He knows everything, and he can't even get on here and embarrass me. Like,
I can't. You know what? I was going to do that because the kids were running around, but then the moment I joined in here, they're all just sitting and listening, waiting on the new word to bring to school.
So, Sam, I heard you had sex with your cat. That's not true.
Say what?
What the hell was that?
Say what?
He muted you.
Oh, that's what it does when you mute me? Mute me?
No.
Yeah, that's him.
It didn't show up on your screen? Okay.
Yeah, it did. It was like Stewie Griffin.
Yeah.
Say what? Man, I do love Family Guy. I think.
Okay. I digress. That was his little debut.
His 5 questions.
Yeah. So is there anything you would like to promote at this moment?
World peace, harmony, everyone getting along, everyone doing the best they can. I don't really have anything personally to promote because I just like I said, pick stuff and go, oh, I like doing this. It's kind of like an ADHD, I like the way this song sounds. It's stuck in my head for days. I'm gonna play it so I can have a copy of it for myself.
Okay.
I mean, I guess if I wanted to promote stuff, be check out the boys in Wormhole and Fury, Shadow of Intent, who are on tour. Pretty sure Flub was on tour recently. Everybody's running around. I think in Fury, Shadow of Intent, Wormhole are coming to Atlanta. I don't think they're hitting Nashville, because Nashville's a waste. Check out the boys in Hard Reset dropping new stuff that is very heavy and very aggressive. Adam's Dissonation. Adam joined that band, and I mean, they've already been putting out gold for 2 singles, running stuff. It's very prog, deathcore, intense, very strange time signatures with Black Adakakas on the drums. Who else is dropping stuff? Because I think I just don't. It's like I do take my music stuff seriously, but only in a joking manner. Like the format and the setup and the product has to be good, but the ideas just have to just kind of shit out. Yeah, I think I'm for promotion. I'm ready for new movies coming out. They got like The Nun 2, which The Nun 1 scared the shit out of me because I saw it in theaters by myself and it was very loud. And I was like, oh, it's so loud. So they got another one coming out. I'm excited for the end of Breaking Bad again. I went through and started rewatching it, and I think everyone on there, every character on Breaking Bad except Mike, is just the biggest piece of shit. Yeah, I think that's it for promotion. I know James Cole's got some stuff coming out. Probably.
So you're pretty much behind the scenes at the moment, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how it's always been. It's like I'm behind the scenes. I work with a lot of musicians, just dicking around, helping them with random stuff or giving anyone any amount of advice I could, or and then I just kind of pop out in the front ground and then go back. You know, it's kind of like the memes and shit I make. It's like they just come as you think they're funny. Like I don't schedule my jokes. Comedians. I am ready for Anthony Jeselnik to put out some new stuff. Tom Segura. Unpopular opinion, but Dave Chappelle. You know, I don't always agree with everything he says, but the man is fucking funny and the man is pretty smart. Most 90% of the time. Do you have any favorite comedians?
I mean, George Carlin, you know, like the older stuff. Adam Sandler's older stuff.
Man, I've been told I look like Adam Sandler.
You could probably see it from the side.
Then I gotta go, I'm the underdog! And that's the whole movie.
So do you have any messages for your fans?
Drink more water, go to the gym, suck as much dick as you want, hit people in the pit, not too hard, but hit them. Definitely go support your locals. Honestly, locals are some of the most fun shows I've been to because they get more wild than the bigger shows, you know, because security at a metal show. What is this? But yeah, I mean, keep it real. Have fun with bullshit. Definitely always have fun with bullshit. Don't plan things except to go to work. You need to plan to go to work. Don't plan to go to your friend's shows. Just tell them you'll go and then don't go, but support them by sharing their Spotify link. That's about all they need to do. That's how you get into heaven, I think. Spotify links and not going to your friend's shows. It's not a hard life, but it's not an easy one. Actually, what I am excited, will Sam never stop talking? The world will never know. Oh, it's almost like he's licking to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop, but the Tootsie Pop is just a penis that's been shoved through a turd, and he's just like, I got to get to the center. Say what? Yeah.
I would like to thank you for your time. And where can everybody follow you and buy merch if there is merch?
I mean, I actually, this is how lazy I am. I posted a shirt that I released back in 2019 and nobody bought it back then except for, our own band people. And it's a Star Wars Death Star and it says the making of deathcore. And it's got like the diagram for the Death Star, except it's got like shitty high fives and stage dives, blast beats, triggers, inhales, hot topic. Like that's how you build deathcore. And then it's got a pentagram where the laser comes out. But actually 2 days ago, I posted it and people were like, I need this. Where is it? I'm like, that has not been out for 3 years now. So they're expecting me to put it back out and remake it to get it back up for pre-orders. But no, I mean, music, all you got to do is go on fucking any music thing and go Sammy Slam Dance. And they're going to be like, yeah, I know who you're talking about. You go on Spotify, Sammy Slam Dance. It just goes, are you sure? Sammy Slam Dance. Here's Sam Smith singing a song you want. And then you listen to that instead. But, no, yeah, you can find me on, I think, every platform except for maybe Twitch, Sammy Slam Dance. That's just it, which I have a Twitch. I just don't use it because I don't know how to do that. But no merch, really. Just songs and jokes. Not good jokes, just jokes.
So is there anything else you would like to say before we depart?
I mean, I'd like to thank you for having me on. I mean, I had a blast getting on here. And honestly, this is the first time I've set up the good camera and the mic and had it all work. Oh, it went out of focus. Look at that. Oh, is it going to focus? Oh. But yeah, no, actually, thank you for having me on. Like, I mean, I've had a great time. Send me the good link and I'll put it on the socials and stuff.
I will.
Yeah. I'm honestly surprised. I think probably most people open it and they go, I'm not signing in.
Yeah.
They're like, it's just fucking, hey, you want this backdoor? Here's my bank account. Here's my routing. Here's everything I am. But yeah, no, I've had a blast talking with you and hope to hear more from you just in casual conversation, like through socials.
Definitely will. This is going to be on, well, it is on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and probably TikTok at some point later on tonight or tomorrow.
Okay.
I may some of it.
Yeah, I may make, if I get a hold of it, I may make some little terrible teasers and post it, be like, hey, look at this. I tortured this guy for an hour. And when I got done, all of his friends fed him like a baby.
All right. You have a great night, and I will send this right over to you.
You too, and thank you. All right.
Have a good night.
You too. See you, man.
See ya.